Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Broken clock on the back wall, counting down till the last bell rings. You lock the door with the plastic smile, say this is just our little secret thing. Ink stains on my test paper, your hand leaning where it shouldn't be. You twist the rules like a gold ring, say it's love, say it's meant to be. Leave the kids alone.
A Sandoval County Sheriff's deputy is accused of possessing child pornography. Robert Strand was arrested after the Attorney General's office says investigators found images of child sexual abuse on his electronic devices. The AG's Internet Crimes Against Children unit launched an investigation after it received tips from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Investigators say that some of the images depicted infants being abused. In an affidavit, Strand admitted he saw the images, but says he deleted them from his phone. He is charged with child sexual exploitation.
You've never masturbated to child pornography? Okay.
This man has over 100 victims, ranging from 10-year-olds to infants. Their crimes you can't unsee, and criminals you wouldn't have seen coming. What happens when the protector becomes the predator?
I mean, there was a lot. There was 141
Yeah.
of these images and these GIFs, these little snippet of videos that are pornography. Very young, due to the fact of how young they were. I mean, some of them, so even out there's these identified victims. So
This is the moment Robert Jesse Strand's badge can't save him. On May 25, 2022, Robert Jesse Strand, a deputy with the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office, was arrested after investigators discovered horrifying images on his devices. Arresting a man is not the end of the line in this case. These officers have to trace the shadows he might have left behind.
And then what happened? Did you just found it and then got an interest in it?
A little bit,
Okay.
but then everything's deleted, so.
Hey, Special Agent Owen Pena, Special Agent in Charge Clarence Gibson.
Yes, sir.
I have a search warrant for your residence.
Okay.
I have a search warrant for any electronic device that's on your person.
Okay.
So you need to turn over any cell phone you have. Is this the only cell phone?
Yeah.
Is this personal, or which one's personal? Which
Personal.
one's work?
Work.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you if you want to sit down and talk with us about why we have a search warrant for your residence. This is up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm not gonna, we can't force you to
Yeah.
speak with us. If you want to speak with us, we'll go behind the door here, and me and Special Agent Gibson will talk with you. All right, come on in. Like I said, we'll go behind the door so no one else can.
Well, except for me, you, and probably a few 100,000 YouTube viewers right now.
Just go ahead and have a seat right there for me. So due to the fact this is an interview, okay? I'm gonna tell you what I do, okay? Is I do internet crimes against you.
Okay.
Okay. There's been some reports of some incidents of some activity
Okay.
coming from basically your electronic device in your possession,
Okay.
and was reported to the National Center for Missing Exploited. I'm just here to get your side of the story. I'm not here to pass any.
No, you're fine.
He has a rather casual way of saying that. Robert throws it out there like it's no big deal, but it most definitely is.
Well, first of all, what you, like everything else we have to do, is call your advice on the rights.
Okay.
Okay? I'm gonna give you a page to kind of go along with me, all right? But at any time, you also have the right to stop answering at any time until you do talk to a lawyer.
Okay.
Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I just need you to do as a sign is this, all you're signing for is that I've read you these rights and that you understand these rights. Then we'll get to the waiver, okay? So just sign right there. All right, let's go through your advisement, okay? Your waiver. That you have been read or read to your statement of my rights, and that you understand what your rights are, and that you're willing to make a statement and answer questions, that you do not have a lawyer with you at this time, and I understand and know what I'm doing, no promises or threats have been made, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Do you want to speak to us at this time?
Sure.
Okay. All right, so like I said, we do have a search warrant for your residence. Before we go any further, is there anyone currently at your house?
No.
Okay. We don't want to go breaking down your doors. Do you have a key to your house?
Yes.
Can you give us that key
Sure.
so we don't break in?
Yeah.
Don't cut.
Would this kind of courtesy be extended to a regular suspect? Or is this the benefit of wearing the same badge?
Doesn't look like anybody's here. Doesn't look like anybody's here.
So we're right here.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. Yeah, it's locked. I think our best bet is just to go to the Rio. All right. We'll drive to the PD first.
Drop mine off.
What's up?
Drop this off.
Yeah. Going off.
I've been by your house,
Right.
so I understand there's a gate
Yes.
key. We just don't want to wreck
You're fine.
any of your stuff.
You're fine.
Because like I said, we're not here to, and that's the house key.
Yes.
What about the gate? Is the gate locked?
No.
What about you have one dog or
I have 2 dogs.
it's 2 dogs? And they're on that opposite side, so,
Yeah.
okay, we just want to make sure. Can you,
Yes. So, do I have a right to know who's reporting me for what?
yes, I'm gonna get into that right now. We're gonna get into that. We had to get past this part before we could get to why we're exactly here. All right.
You'll notice this is one of those rare interrogations where the officer talks way more than the suspect. Could it be that having a fellow officer go down looks bad on the department, or simply because there's nothing Robert can say that would make the situation better?
So, there's a thing called the National Center for Missing and Exploited. So what happened was some images and some GIFs were uploaded through the backup service. It's called Synchronos, is the backup service for like Verizon and stuff like that. Currently, your cell phone is through your Verizon. So when you first sign up for Verizon, you get this 3-month backup service for free. What happened was when you had your cell phone and you had that service, everything that you had on your phone got backed up. Okay. By federal law, all providers, all what they call ESPs or electronic service providers, are required by federal law that if they see anything that meets the state criteria or meets the criteria for or looks like pornography or use materials, they have to report it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited. So at that point, there was 5, and so what happens when the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children gets it, these reports, they have to look at, okay, where does the cell phone come back to, who's connected to the cell phone, what emails, and before we go any further, do you have any email addresses?
Voices in the Wind at AOL.
Okay. So I will tell you, that is the email that was attached to these, and this was also the same phone number that was attached to all those reports going forward. So, so it captures a lot of information. So, like if you log in your phone with your email or whatever, it's going to catch that, and all that stuff gets reported up. In this case, there was 5 separate times. And so it basically lasted between January of 2021 and about sometime in March, like March 22nd, March 25th of 2021 is when we got the reports. I'm not saying that's when the backup happened. Did you get that? Did you get a new phone around January of 2021?
I think so. I think that's when I bought it. I'm not sure.
Is it this current phone or is it a different phone?
It's this one.
Okay. So it got and are any of your phones password protected?
Yeah.
And this one is yours personal, correct?
Yeah.
So when all these images, so throughout the full 5 cyber tips, there was 141 images. Out of those 141, almost all of them were. So then I did a search warrant to Synchronos, and they gave me pretty much everything that was backed up. And in that backed up was, pictures of you, some videos of you that weren't child sexual abuse materials, and like your guide licenses and stuff. I have PDFs and stuff like that, text messages and stuff like that. So I'm just here to find out how those images were on your, because we know they were on your phone because they got backed up.
Over 100 images and GIFs. Let that number sit with you. That's not an accident. That's a pattern. And patterns reveal intent. Not curiosity, not confusion, but pure guilt. Besides, in this case, the power dynamic is layered. He's a cop, just like them. But that badge can't shield him now. The evidence speaks louder than any service record. And in this room, his authority has already crumbled. Keep in mind, these are body cams, and the officer's hand movements might get in the way.
How they got to your phone, okay? And I'm just here to just to get your side. I'm not here to cast any. I'm not a judge, and I'm not a jury. I'm just here to get your side story. How did this happen? Make me understand is how this happened.
Well, there's probably nothing I can say that's going to make you understand. But
well, let's just I'll give you a little bit about my background. Is I've been doing these now since 2009, and I'm not here, and I've heard every different kind of this and that, and I'm not here. All I want is, and to be honest, I'm going to be totally straight with you if you're totally straight with me, and and I think that's just a respect thing, I mean, that's the same thing I've always respected, especially Agent Gibson, or in charge Gibson, because he's always been straight with me, and I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not here to. I'm just here to figure out how that happened, and to also go further to make sure that there's and ultimately to make sure there's no child
Right.
that you're telling me you're home alone, so that there's no one else at your house, so that makes me feel a little bit more easier that there's no one there.
Right.
You'd expect the suspect to be anxious here, but it's the interrogator who seems visibly tense, stumbling over words, fidgeting more than Robert. Do you think it is a technique to ease the suspect's nerves, or is it something deeper, like the discomfort of confronting one of their own? But when you look at Robert individually, there's an anxious current running through him. Watch closely in the next clip. His movements are not very jittery, but his eyes and nervous tics tell a different story. It's clearly the fear of being cornered.
But we are going to talk about, do you have contact with children and stuff like that? I understand you have a brother who has a niece and stuff like that, but we'll get to that here in a minute. I just want to hear your side of how this happened.
I don't really know.
All right, let's just go. So how did you first come in knowledge of these images that were out there, and how did they get to your phone?
Pretty much, I was downloading porn,
Okay.
and then
And when you say porn, let's just break it into
just everything.
adult porn or child porn.
Adult porn.
Okay.
And
That's how it
everything.
started?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened? Did you just found it and then got an interest in it?
A little bit,
Okay.
but then everything's deleted. So
Okay. So do you know when you got this phone exactly?
I don't.
Okay. And where did you get that phone from?
I ordered it through Verizon.
Verizon, okay.
This isn't your average suspect. These detectives have to toe a line which is firm but familiar. They know the game. He does too. That's what makes this exchange indirectly intense. When detectives interrogate another law enforcement officer, traditional methods like intimidation or obvious traps don't work. The suspect knows the system. They've probably used it themselves. Instead, interrogators lean into other techniques. They use sentences like, "You know how this works," to elicit the alertness about the process and get it over with hassle-free. Then there's ethical leverage, by framing truth-telling as a last chance to hold on to any moral ground. And finally, in this situation, isolation from the badge and subtly stripping their cop identity also add to the pressure that they're already feeling.
So the time frame we were talking about, January 2021 to March 2021, those images and GIFs were on your phone?
No.
No. When did you get rid of them? Exactly.
All porn. All porn.
Okay.
I got rid of all right away.
Okay. And when do you mean right away?
I
I just need to know because I want to make sure that the National Center
Yeah.
isn't reporting something that it wasn't true.
Right.
For one, and just to find a time frame
Right.
of when you had those images.
I couldn't tell you,
Okay.
and I couldn't even tell you if it was.
Okay.
I can.
Okay. So here's the other question I have. When I did that search warrant to Synchronos, which is the backup service for Verizon, they didn't report any adult porn with it.
Yeah.
It's all. Is it what you're interested in?
No.
Okay. So when you've never masturbated to pornography? Okay. So when you were going out and just looking for pornography, how'd you go looking for it?
It's just on the internet.
Okay. So you'd get it on the internet just on your phone? Just on your phone, no other devices or anything?
No, that's all I really have.
You don't have any computers or anything at the house or?
No, if I do, it doesn't work. I mean,
Okay.
you guys can go through my house.
Yeah, they're gonna, I mean, we have to, it's part of this,
Yeah.
the search warrant. Is your work phone pass protected?
Yes.
What's the work phone?
The same password.
Same password, same PIN. I noticed you drove up in a vehicle.
Yes.
Is that your
Work
work
truck.
vehicle? Is there any electronic items in there? No other cell phones or anything? Okay, I'm gonna look.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
and the sheriff's department's given me permission to look. So just want to make sure that there's nothing for that. That's fine. Is there, when we get to your, just in the side thing about at your house and the search warrant house, are there any safes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
How
you
many-
have the combination. of the
Okay,
safe.
I was gonna say, I don't want, we don't,
You guys can go through
We-
anything you want. You're not gonna find anything.
so what's the combos for your safe?
33, 11, 33.
So safe thing, is it just one safe or, and
It's just one safe.
where's that located?
It's located, you go straight down the hallway to the back door, and it drops down into the shop.
Okay.
It's in the back.
So it's in the shop?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't want to break
No,
your,
you guys-
we didn't want to break your safes, we didn't want to break your doors, we didn't,
You guys can go through anything you want to go through.
okay.
He's quiet on the outside, but inside, he seems to be calculating. You can almost see the gears grinding behind his eyes.
So just on the internet, was there any specific other sites that you went to that
I
just late at night, going through your phone, looking for porn,
yeah,
that type of deal?
yeah. I did get viruses, so I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I could, like I said, I don't.
And you don't remember this time period you were doing it? Was it before 2021? Was it after 2020?
I couldn't-
Okay. Did you ever see those images that
I
children?
did see them
and-
when I got onto Cloud or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Not Cloud. Whatever the Verizon thing is, and I
Okay.
released them.
And then nothing else after that? Okay.
Every word he speaks has to be picked apart. They can't take anything at face value. Not from a man who knows exactly how to lie under pressure. I recently released another highly intense video on my Patreon, an explosive altercation between two cops, where tension escalated so quickly, resulting in a drawn gun and a devastating gunshot. In a mere 26 seconds, witness the events unfold as two officers engage in a fight that turns deadly. Watch this video and more at patreon.com/strangerstoriesplus.
So, is there any time that you're alone with your niece?
No,
And what's your niece's name?
she's not even my niece.
Oh.
It's a buddy.
Oh, I thought it was your brother.
No,
Okay.
No.
Everyone thought that he was your brother.
no.
I was kind of wondering because he has a
Yeah. No.
different last name, Alred.
Look, nobody's in danger of anything.
Okay. Well, let me
I
ask you
mean,
that.
I understand because I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I get it.
So,
But-
because his name's Andrew, right?
Right.
Andrew Alred? Mm-hmm. You've never been alone with his daughter?
No.
Okay. And the reason we ask that is because there's
I understand.
pictures
Yeah.
on social media of you guys together with the
Yeah.
with her. You know her name?
He does mention a name, but it's censored to protect the girl's identity. We have no details about the girl, and if Robert had ill intentions toward her, but he did look more nervous.
But never alone.
No.
Hey Andrew, how's it going?
I'm doing.
Good. I'm Jay Ratliff. I'm the special agent in charge
Okay.
with the Attorney General's office.
Oh, okay.
So, kind of let you know what's kind of going on here today. So, Bobby's your brother?
Well, he's my best friend.
Best friend.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he is being placed under arrest.
Are you serious?
I'm with the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force,
Okay.
and so we're investigating child sexual exploitation.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
What the fuck?
And so, obviously, we've been doing this investigation for a while, and we saw online and stuff the connection with you and your daughter. Has there ever been any weirdness or anything like that?
No,
going on
nothing
with
at
your
all.
kiddo?
Absolutely not.
That's our biggest concern at this point, is make sure that
No.
there's no kids in
No,
trouble.
Bart, no, not at all.
Okay.
That is, oh my God. 'Cause I drove by because my older daughters live at the end of the block. I thought, Dad, they look like they're at Uncle Bobby's house. And I was like, what? And I was picking her up from school, coming this way.
Right.
And I turned and I was like, no, there's nobody there. And then when I turned, I saw the garage open. I was like, what the shit?
Yeah.
That's why I asked. I'm like,
Yeah. So we've executed a couple search warrants today, obviously here, and then with Bobby as well. And so I want to make sure I get my contact information to you.
so what are you asking me? Like, no, like when I first walked up to you, you said with me and my daughters.
Yeah.
So what was the question?
So we saw it like on Facebook, Bobby holding your daughter. And
Oh, yeah.
in these cases, understand it's child pornography, child sexual abuse material. So we're worried with the people that we're investigating when they have contact with children that something may
No,
or may not
nothing
have
at all with my kids. I mean, that's my older daughter right there.
Okay.
I've known about 20 years.
Okay.
Practically since our early 20s.
So those are concerns that are raised, and then obviously in this case, he's a law enforcement officer.
Yeah, exactly.
So
holy crap! Wow, that's amazing. So you guys are going to search his house now?
we're actually wrapping up now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna call his mom to take care of the dogs.
Because we had a little conflicting addresses. One where it showed he lived on Carolina with you, or
Never.
Okay, yeah, there was a conflicting address, and you understand why we did the way we did this.
Yeah.
I mean, we always have to be careful. I mean, you understand this better than most anybody else that I've ever had to interview or do anything here. So, and you understand why we did the way we did this.
Angelo's heading over. He's got the pins already. We've got one safe, got the pin. I've already notified Jay, and it's going good. Am I good to take the key out? Yes. You're gonna stay, LT? You can stay. Yeah. If you could hang for just a few, if you want to roll, you can take it.
So what you saw, you erased it. Never had any interest in it. You just got it when you went looking for other adult pornography. So were you just looking at it, and then were you saving any of the pornography when you saw it, or?
I was probably piss poor drunk,
Okay. I mean, it happens.
so I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
He claims he was never interested in it. But if that were true, would the files tell such a different story? Claims are easy. Evidence is harder to fake.
If there's anything you need to change now,
No,
or tell me different now.
I told you I downloaded just porn, and
Okay.
once I realized that some things were bad, I erased it right away.
He calls the images bad, like a toddler avoiding a scolding. But let's be clear, they weren't just bad. They were illegal. And all this while, as he's pretending to minimize his crimes, he keeps glancing at what the officer is writing. It wasn't just about what he downloaded. It was about how long he got away with it. There's a side of crime you can't see with blood, but only with data. But it's just as horrifying.
I mean, I can't deny that.
So what is going to happen? We're going to wait for the exams to be done.
Okay.
Okay. I have nothing to do with what's going to happen
Right.
with the sheriff's department. But for now, currently right now, we're not arresting you
Right.
unless because he's going to start the exam right now on these phones.
Okay.
If he finds anything on these phones, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, I find any pornography or anything like that, we will arrest you.
Well, I know.
Okay. All right.
And like I said, everything that I've downloaded, whether would it be not this or that, and I've seen it, I erase it.
He wants us to believe he saw something terrible and immediately got rid of it. For a second, it could sound like an innocent mistake, followed by a responsible reaction. But then he slips. He admits he deletes everything he downloads after watching it. That contradicts his defense. If deleting is routine for him, then it's no longer about morality. And that means he may not have deleted those illegal images out of disgust, but simply after viewing them, destroying the credibility of his earlier claim.
It's like,
Okay. And like I said, that's why I wanted to get your side and to just be like, well, hey,
yeah.
I wanted to hear your understanding of it. And generally that's what we do is we don't automatically go in blind going, okay, let's get this guy. None of the search warrants,
Yeah.
I mean, they do have your name, but they don't say where you work.
Okay.
Okay, I left that out
I
purposely.
appreciate that.
I don't know if anybody in the courthouse knows you or anything, but they will be filed
Yeah.
after today.
Okay.
Okay, so just let you know.
No, I know.
But they do have your name. They don't have your date of birth
Right.
or anything like that in them.
I appreciate that. And like I said, whatever you guys need, you can go through my house. There's nothing.
That's what they're getting ready to do now. So we just wanted to wait, talk to you, get your key, just so we weren't breaking down doors.
Yeah.
Especially if no one's home, and we have a search warrant, we're going to give a bit of time. We're going to break down the door, and we're not, and just didn't want to do that to you.
Yeah.
And then of course, you've been very upfront. You've given me pins, and you gave us safe numbers, so we didn't have to
No, I don't.
destroy your safes.
I don't have nothing to hide.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay. Which was pretty much everybody that knew you, that I talked to. You said this is probably how it would go. That you'd probably be just this is being this. Yeah.
Like I said, anything that was there that I seen after, I would just erase it.
And you can't tell me exactly
I don't.
when that occurred. I mean, generally you could place it around an event.
Yeah.
Was it like Christmas of 2020,
I
Thanksgiving?
I can't.
Okay. Was it 2021? Was it 2020? Was it?
So I got a bad problem sometimes. I drink a little too much.
Yeah.
You know, and once I do that, I kind of just go off and I don't realize a lot of things till the next day.
Okay.
And it's just like.
Okay. You think this was during one of those times?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because like I said, as soon as I seen it, I erase it.
Okay. All right.
Like, yeah, you might see stuff that's been erased on there, but.
Okay. And at least with.
But
If we find stuff that's been deleted,
there's nothing on there.
that's going to give us a time frame,
Right.
at least, of when that.
Yeah.
Because at least when you delete something, there's a date.
Right.
And a time.
Right.
That's been when that was deleted.
Right.
It'll also show a date and a time when that was uploaded. So,
Right.
or when it's downloaded from whatever site you were looking at,
Yeah.
and downloaded to there.
This is the face of someone who just realized the walls are closing in. You can tell he's measuring the stakes right now.
So we'll end this interview at 9:37, okay? And thank you for definitely speaking with us. And again, I'm going to turn you over to, I think they're going to have probably something to speak with you, your chain. As I understand it, they're not terminating you. They're just going to put you on administrative leave.
Okay. So how does that work?
What's that?
So
Sorry.
let's
Go ahead.
say, you know, like I said, I didn't deny that they were there when I seen them.
Yes, sir.
And obviously erased.
Yes, sir.
How does that work?
We're going to take, this is how it'll work. We could, I mean, you're right, we could say that you did do it, or you did have it on your phone.
Yeah.
Well, so let's say we see a download,
Right.
the date is, let's say, just throwing out a date, it's not necessarily the date. Let's say it's January blah, blah, blah of 2021. Erased a few days later. Oh, shoot, it's on there. No other downloads after that. I have to believe your story.
Yeah.
Because it matches to what you're telling me.
Yeah.
That matches. So we'll take your forensics and compare it to what you're saying here.
No.
Because I'm not here to say what you're telling me isn't the truth.
No.
There's no way for me to do that because I wasn't there at your house. I didn't see that to go on. And then so if it's this one snapshot deal, and then there's an erase right after, like right after, I'll go forward to my prosecutors and be like, this is what he told me. This is what the forensic showed. That it confirms his story.
Right.
It confirms what he told me. Probably nothing happens because I have to believe what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Now we're also going to look at, was there adult pornography mixed in with this? If then that also confirms your story.
Right.
Okay, it was pornography. It got mixed in with the rest of it.
Yeah.
I was drunk, didn't know what it is. Okay, and it may have got in there. Okay, we're going to look at the totality of everything, compare it to with this interview, what you told me today, and then that's where we go from there.
Yeah, I do have a problem. I get drunk a lot.
Okay, and I understand that, and you know, and I know, in this,
Yeah.
in the eyes of the law,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
being inebriated isn't a valid.
No, I know.
I get drunk a lot. That line is an insurance, a way to blame future discoveries on blurred judgment instead of intent.
But it's going to be a process. I'm not going to tell you that. It's going to be forensics. See what we got. Let's see what happened. Does it coincide with the National Center's Missing Exploited Children cyber tips? You know, I mean, there was a lot. There was 141
Yeah.
of these images and these GIFs, these little snippet of videos that are very young. So we're going to look at that too. Okay. Due to the fact of how young they were. Okay. I'm going to be up front with you. Like I said, I'm a straight shooter.
I'm being upfront with you.
Yeah. You know, none of them were over 10. I mean, some of them. So even out there, there's these what we call identified victims. So somewhere, not necessarily in the United States, but around the world, a law enforcement person met with the girl or boy, whatever, in that video or in that image, and identified that as this is their age.
Yeah.
So it's identified child. Out of those 141, 50 plus of them were identified series. So that, you know. So we're going to look at the totality of everything.
Right.
Just, hey, this is what he told us. This is what forensic showed us. And again, ultimately it's going to be up to our prosecutors what they want to do.
Right. No, I get it.
So before we get too far, I'm also going to leave you with a copy. So there will be a copy of the search warrant and what was taken from the house, at the house. You know, it's called a return to inventory.
Right.
We're going to do one here for that also.
Okay.
Here's the search warrant for your cell phone and anything on your person. And it's pretty much everything I told you we're also required to give you it's called an electronic, so there's this thing called
Robert
DCPA.
Strand has been charged with
we all have
DWI,
to
which
deal
is
with
driving
that goes
while
along with
intoxicated
that. That's
twice,
just telling you,
once
hey, I
in
served you this
2006 and again in 2012.
that you've been
However, the
notified,
2012 case
basically.
was dismissed by prosecutors, which
Do you have
means,
any questions for
although
me?
he was charged,
No,
it didn't
so-
go
I
to
think I pretty
conviction.
much
Still,
have explained.
this shows
You guys
he had
can't-
prior encounters with the law, and the fact that he wasn't convicted in the second case raises questions about leniency or internal influence.
Everything.
On May 25th, 2022, Robert Jesse Strand, a
That phone
deputy
will
with the
be-
Sandoval County Sheriff's
can't give you the
Office,
phone back
was arrested
until it's
after
clear.
investigators discovered
Now,
horrifying
if he
images
downloads,
on his
we go through the
devices.
phone.
But subsequent
Nothing
details
on it.
about
That's
court
not what I'm
proceedings
saying, even in-
or sentencing
So-
have not been disclosed as of
All
yet.
electronics basically goes in ones and zeros.
Right.
So there's a space called unallocated space. So when you delete something, it goes to what's called unallocated space.
Right.
And so once we go through that and we find there's nothing on the phone,
Yeah.
let's say zero, not even any of your past deleted stuff. Let's say even
Well, I
the
mean, we already know there's going to be
Yeah.
deleted stuff. So
once that's done, you can't go in and you can't take that stuff out and then turn around and give you the stuff we don't want to take out. It is almost impossible because that stuff does reside in unallocated space. You can't take it out.
Right.
And so unless to turn the phone back over, it would still be an unallocated space. So us liability-wise, it would be like us turning over
No, I know.
or give it back over to you.
So-
and we can't do that.
But no, my question was, so I just need to go get another phone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That goes also with that. This is just the form. We want to make sure you get all the forms that we use, just so there's no. Before turning you back over to what they have to talk to you about, your supervisors or whatever. Is there any questions you have for us?
No, you guys are gonna let me know everything, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I mean, if, like I said, if we clear something that we took, we'll definitely get back with you to let you know that we cleared it, and then you could have it back or whatever. So,
I'm just gonna assume I'm probably not getting my phone back.
that's your personal one? Probably not. If that deleted stuff is still, like I said, in the unallocated space, we just can't. There's no physical way,
Right.
other than just wiping the zeroing it out,
Yeah,
wiping
no, I know.
all data out, and then it's a worthless.
Yeah.
It'd be easier just to go buy a new one.
Okay, cool. That's what I would need to know.
Yeah. I guess we're done here. We're gonna go look in your unit to make sure there's no electronics there.
Right.
Again, that it's totally separate from this search warrant. This search warrant here was just for your person, what electronic items you carried on your person.
Right.
You don't have any thumb drives or anything like that on you, do
No.
you? Okay.
No, I mean, you can pat me down, you can do whatever.
If you don't mind, just so I can clear it. Because, prosecutors may ask, hey, did he have anything on him? Can you, is that your wallet?
Yeah.
Can you open your wallet for me, real quick? Just to make sure there's nothing in it.
You can go through it, go through whatever.
No, I just want to make sure that because, as you know,
There's no thumb drives.
thumb drives and SD cards can be hidden super. And I do appreciate you being honest and coming in and talking to us. I mean,
It sucks, because no matter if it gets cleared or if it doesn't get cleared, then this is gonna,
yeah.
that's what sucks.
All right, sir. You're free to go from us. So we'll totally end, for sure, end this.
Sir, can I have you do me a favor? Set your paperwork on the tailgate right there. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me. Go ahead and relax your legs. Okay. I want to get you into this vehicle quickly. Okay. But I don't want you to take anything you don't need to have. Okay, go ahead and walk with me this way.
Real second.
Go ahead and have a seat real fast. We have you out of the light, okay?
Cool, I appreciate it.
You got it. So you guys did not search him, correct?
No.
I just want him in the car quickly because I don't want to make a big scene here. When I get him over there, I'll get him into a place where when I transfer to Rio, we'll search him better. But I just don't want this out for you guys. Okay? All right, we're going to get out of the way. Thank you, gentlemen.
They say they don't want to make a scene, but scenes like this don't go unnoticed.
Okay, the biggest thing for me is I do this for everybody. I don't want a big scene made about anything. So I'm going to be as discreet as possible. Cooperate with me, we'll be fine. He perked us right in the sun too, didn't he?
It's alright.
Okay, so I didn't search you.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to do it now. Wait till Rio gets here. I'm going to advise them, and then we're going to do a search. I just didn't want you there.
Okay.
I don't like to do that with anyone. I like to get them out of the limelight. Over here, I think we'll be okay.
So, I know you probably can't tell me what or when or why. Was it, can you at least tell me if it was in the deleted section?
Sir, I don't, I'm not that guy.
Okay.
So
Because I know there was nothing.
Yeah, I don't deal with the forensics. I'm unaware of how that operates.
Right.
I mean, I have a very, very small IQ when it comes to that, but I'm sure that Special Agent Pena will be able to answer some questions for you, absolutely.
Okay.
Robert Strand has been charged with DWI, which is driving while intoxicated twice, once in 2006 and again in 2012. However, the 2012 case was dismissed by prosecutors, which means, although he was charged, it didn't go to conviction. Still, this shows he had prior encounters with the law, and the fact that he wasn't convicted in the second case raises questions about leniency or internal influence.
Yes, sir, Mr. Strand, sir.
I don't know how much you can answer, but was that found in the deleted section?
I can't give you that. right now.
Okay.
It'll be listed in the where it was found,
Okay.
in the arrest warrant.
Yeah. Anything I knew about was.
Okay. All right.
That's why I was asking.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
So what's next?
What's next is Rio's coming. They're gonna transport you to their holding cell,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna finish out my warrant, send it to my prosecutors. Prosecutor's gonna approve it, and then I'm gonna walk over here and get a judge to look to see if I can get a judge to sign the arrest warrant. Once the arrest warrant is signed out, you'll be booked on that arrest warrant.
Okay. And what was the charges?
It's just one count
Okay.
of possession of sexual exploitation or sexual exploitation of a child possession. So there's different ones. There's possession, distribution, manufacturing, and all that stuff. It's a 4th-degree felony. It's only one count. So, okay? All right. Any other questions?
No, I appreciate you guys.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
How you doing, sir?
How are you?
I'm good. Special Agent Gibson with AG's office. So we have our individual here, just so you have a little update. So the SO prior to this disarmed him of any blades or weapons. When I detained him, I just placed him under arrest and put him in the car. So let's search him again. Make sure that there's nothing missed. He says he has nothing. The SO said he had nothing. I just wanted to get him out of that view. And then we'll turn him over to you. He's in my cuffs. If you want to do the honors, you want me to do it, however you want to do it.
So he's a current law enforcement officer. He was on duty this morning.
He's got an empty holster and an empty mag pouch that are his. When we trade him out, I'd like to take those off so when he's detained, he doesn't have them with him. So if you want to switch the cuffs out, we'll get them done.
What are the charges?
Charging him with 1 4th-degree felony of possession of pornography. Okay, and he's working on the warrant now. He'll be detained at your facility. As soon as he's done printing it out, they're going to get signed, bring it over. It's 1 4th-degree felony. Okay? All right. Mr. Strand, go ahead and step out here. So we're going to do this. Officer's going to switch out the cuffs. Okay. And then we will go ahead and take your holster and stuff off.
Strand was arrested and charged with sexual exploitation, but subsequent details about court proceedings or sentencing have not been disclosed as of yet.
Update. Detective Robert Strand was sentenced to 6 years in prison and a lifetime of sex offender registry. See ya, Chomo.
Broken clock on the back wall, counting down till the last bell rings. You lock the door with the plastic smile, say this is just our little secret thing. Ink